Okay. It say excellent connection. I don't know if it's gonna go keep it that way though. Cause my internet been tripping. So we just gonna keep going. But yeah. Let's see. I didn't get a chance to do my doggone my title, but so honestly I just wanted to convey a few messages from what I've been feeling for the last 3-4 days, especially with these celebrities dying back to back, because it's like, okay, and it's more so about the conscious community and how they just end up, and how it's if Hulk Hogan, and you know they're doing all the astrology reports on why people doing this and that, and that's cool. That's information, you know, because some people need astrology. Okay, some people need to know how the planets react to certain circumstances, and some people are into that, and I am shit, but it's some of the ignorance that we're gonna have to grow out of when it comes to our thought processes. Okay. Yes, I understand that Hulk Hogan was a racist. We know this. Excuse me, Terry was a racist. Not Hulk Hogan, the character, but Terry was a racist. And it's been brought to my attention from the spiritual realm, and I'm being guided to talk about this briefly, not too long, but briefly, about how I don't want to say fake. Well, how people aren't tapped in as they say they are, aren't as conscious as they say they are, and sometimes people just do it for likes and views and entertainment purposes. And like I say, that's okay. But in a nutshell, if you're really an empath, if you're really into the occult, if you really are observing, you're in this world but you're not of this world, you will see people's thought process, their emotional attachments to things, especially when it comes to racism. Okay, because a lot of people don't know we created them. We created white people. Okay, so therefore, how can you get upset at your own creation? Okay, you can. I'm not saying you can't be against it, but I'm also saying, why play into it? Why feed that energy? Why give it your energy? See, this is an issue in the conscious community. We are sitting in the matrix, feeding the matrix, okay? Breeding this shit, okay? Trust me, it was a reason why these three, death comes in threes, died back to back to back. And even Glorilla done got hemmed up over some weed. Okay? Or you know, somebody invaded her house and shit like that. Like, this is just crazy. And don't get me wrong, we don't live off the celebrity entertainment, but I'm using it as a tool to help you with your self-awareness. Okay? Cause why exactly are we so emotionally attached to these celebrity deaths, or a person's true nature versus the character that they played on TV when we were kids? Okay, we have to have the energetic divide. Okay, we have to embody the energetic divide to know that, listen, this shit don't matter. What are you doing in your life, okay, that's elevating you? Okay, it's sad Hope died, it's sad Ozzy died, it's sad Malcolm died, you feel me? And you also gotta know, what did Brother Pennant say? Boule, that was a whole trap anyway, to keep us, like, the Cosby Show was a whole trap anyway, to keep us, I don't want to say a lower neck, or keep us tamed, basically, to act like the ordinary white people, and you know, don't be look if you bug why, you know, all type of shit like that, or be our extraordinary self. Okay, like I say, I understand it's sad, and I understand the history, and I understand the black legacy in the matrix surrounding it. But honestly, I would watch the Cosby Show, but it's not something I would like keep watching. I was a wrestling fan, so I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was my energetic connection with the Matrix. As a young child, and I still, I still watch old clips on YouTube today. But I also, like I say, I also know I'm conscious, so I see why they have all this different type of entertainment to keep us away from evolving ourselves or knowing the truth about our mind, about our power, about our true lineage, about our true power. Okay, so it's like, what's up? You feel me? Why is the conscious community so wrapped around the energy of him being a racist when we made these people? Okay, we have to act more in our power, baby, and we have to do some more research. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do some more research. We gotta figure out like where we stand. And y'all got my little image right here. Don't. We gotta figure out what the fuck we doing. Do we want to be conscious, or do we want to act in the Matrix? Which one you want to do? What you want to do? You feel me? Do we want to take control over our mind? Come back to this motherfucker. You feel me? That's what I'm feeling like. I'm like, dang. I thought we was past a lot of stuff, Well, I ain't say I thought that. I ain't gonna lie, I did not think that. Because I see it every day. How, okay, you mad because these set of people don't like your people. You don't like them either. So why is it always an issue? Why you just can't agree to disagree? Let it be what it is. You feel me? And worry about yourself. A lot of people that have something to say about issues like racism or shit like that. You don't. A lot of them don't even like their own race. Okay, have you watched what we do to each other? Mentality. You feel me? Sneak dissing. You feel me? Shooting, killing, fighting each other, and you worried about somebody outside of our race that don't like us, like they the threat. Your whole race is infiltrated. What are you talking about? You feel me? The government made it this way. It's like Squid Games type shit. It's like Squid Games around there, big. You feel me? It's like, okay, you in this, I remember when the little run and go or whatever it's called. What is it? I don't know. The little game they were playing with the doll. If you ain't in this, I ain't gonna say the doll. Well, I'm gonna just do it how I do it. If you in a circle, you're in a circle. This your race in a circle, and the outside people don't like you. You feel me? You gonna stay in your circle. You gonna fight free. You're restrained from feeling how you want to feel. You're restrained from knowledge. You're restrained from being who you want to be and reaching out to the divine, or awakening to your own truth, listening to your own truth, because you in this crabs in the barrel mentality. Okay, you're in this I think I know everything. Your ego. You're in your ego. You got to step away from your ego and see shit from a bird's eye view. I think I put up a status like the occultist, or aka the conscious person. One that's really tapped in. One that's really like in their energy. You feel me? They gonna see the setup behind this. They are siphoning your energy from all three of these deaths. And even glow issue. Because it strikes a frenzy on social media, and this is the age of Aquarius. So a lot of shit gonna be put on the internet. A lot of shit gonna be siphoned through the internet. Okay? Last time it was Pisces. It was the age of Pisces. With the age of Pisces, that's more of that savior mentality. Now, they done transform that savior mentality into more of a social networking type of thing. You feel me? You know how you advance when you talk to people and do shit like that. Basically, that's what they're doing now. It's advanced now. They got AI. And that shit is scary. You feel me? I've been seeing, like, I ain't been watching it, but I've been seeing like I think it was like somebody did a video on YouTube about social media influencers that are AI generated. That is some scary shit. And that it looked just like, I want to say it looked just like a real person, like talk, walk. I mean, and you can, with AI, you can have different scenarios, because it's gonna, whatever you type in, whatever you design, whatever you tell it to do, it's gonna do it, because it can do that. Because they've been gathering information for the longest on our asses, on life, what we like. They got, that's what you think we got YouTube analytics for on all social networks, because they're gonna feed into what you like, your energy, okay, your mind, what you like. All that is you putting your personal power, releasing, surrendering your power to those who benefit the most from it. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Like, we want to be so conscious, but don't want to be conscious. You feel? We want the aesthetic look. We want to feed our ego. We want to be like, I don't know. It's like we want to be Jesus Christ. We want to be the one that's praised. Or we want to be the one that people know. You feel me? Know about. Tip know, or Mel know, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I watch her all the time. You feel me? Type shit. Like, we still want that savior complex, because we don't want to do shit for ourselves. We don't want to think for ourselves. We want to be liked. And it's the whole reason why I'm even doing this, because I don't give a fuck. So you feel me? We want to be liked. Okay? We want to be praised, like I said, and we don't want to do the work on ourselves. We don't really want to meditate. We don't really want to, like, break free of the 9 to 5. You feel me? Some people struggling right now to break free of that 9 to 5 rat race. Okay, me included. I'm not. You feel me? But I'm on my way. I'm doing something proactive to try to get up out of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, and even and not saying like the 9 to 5 is the bad thing. If you conscious about it, if you know your goals, if you know you trying to, that's you. You feel me? That don't mean that you're not conscious. Okay, but it does mean for others that are not aware, are not conscious of what they're doing, they are in a robotic state. They doing it just because that's how their mom and daddy did it. That's how that's all they know. Because they don't know to get up out of that mentality, see things from a different perspective, so you can shift your life, so you can elevate your energy, so you can take back your power. Okay, motherfuckers don't know that. You feel me? And that's okay until it's not. You feel me? Because everybody ain't got to be conscious. I'm talking to the people that are conscious. I want you to be aware of what you're doing or what you're saying. Because I also had to, I'm always self-aware, because my sun and my Mercury in my 12th house. So I ain't got no choice but to be aware. And then my Venus in my first house. You feel me? So therefore, I have to be aware. I've always been like this by nature. You can call it pessimism. I was pessimistic for a long time. Sometimes it creep up on me here and there. But also, I'm seeing more about how powerful beliefs can be. You feel me? And how the strength in that could tap into your subconscious mind and shit. This is my first time really using this StreamYard shit, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But yeah, you can call this a rant, you can call it whatever the fuck you want to. But baby, I feel good. Spirit said get your ass up and get on live, ho. Uh-oh. I gotta stop cussing. Get your ass on live. And just, vent a little bit. Tell the people what they need to know. You feel me? Because it's gonna tap in with somebody. And that's something myself that I have to battle. I was looking at a video today. Because my 3rd house is in Leo. And it was saying, which I already know that's part of my power. You feel me? Talking, teaching, guiding, acting the ass here and there. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna wind down, because it's really all I wanted to say. I just want y'all to be more conscious about how y'all see things. Being more self-aware when you feel like you have to question a lot of things when you're conscious. Okay, like, okay, how the fuck did 3 celebrities die back to back to back. And I mean, the Grim Reaper doing his thing. You feel me? Doing his thing. But at the end of the day, everything has a purpose. Everything has an underlying meaning, okay? And sometimes people get different downloads. Sometimes people get different insights about why things like this happen. I think Malcolm was a Sag, Hulk was a Leo, and Ozzy was a Sag. So all that is fire energy, and we are in retrograde. We are in retrograde. Not saying you let retrograde rule your life. Just know that energy matters. Okay? You don't have to let it rule. You just know that we in this phase. You use that energy for whatever the fuck you're supposed to use it for. Because it's different for everybody. And you also don't have to embody astrological energies either. Some people go day to day without giving a fuck what their sign is. And that's okay. Do what works for you. Okay? Long as you are conscious. Long as you are aware of where you're putting your energy. How you are thinking. Your thoughts. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your thoughts. Be aware of your mindset. If you want better, you want to do better, think better. Okay? Be aware. Now, I'm not saying like go crazy, but I am saying be aware of your mindset. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of how you react as well. When you're able to control your mind,